What's going on, guys? Alex here, better known as that idiot that makes YouTube videos along with a whole bunch of other idiots. So today we're back with another clickbait production. This time around we're talking about drama. I haven't made a video like this since my gambling episode, and in that one I talked about influencers promoting gambling sites, and the only thing that video did for me was cause a whole bunch of companies to email me and ask me to promote their shitty gambling site. So I think this video is pretty much going to do the same thing as that one did, which is close to nothing. But I felt like I should at least talk about this and give you guys a different opinion. Maybe not that much different, but a different angle to sort of think about. And again, I don't think you guys need anyone to form opinions for you, especially YouTubers. But just so you guys know what I'm talking about, basically PewDiePie and Markiplier, just to name a few, have come out with videos talking about how YouTube has changed, how the space has changed, how it's more drama-filled, along with some other things I totally forget. But you know, I feel like sometimes I'm this old husk of a man that sits on the playground bench and watches the kids play in the sandbox with like my quilt, and I'm shivering under it. And that's not supposed to be like a pedophile analogy or anything. It's just supposed to say that I feel like I've been around for a really long time, close to 9 years now. And yeah, the space has changed. It really has. The quality of content has gone better. Production values are increasing. Really, it has changed, but in some ways it hasn't. Just to give you an example, I made this sort of tweet a while ago talking about the reply girls, and this was in coordination or correlation, I say not coordination, with the reaction channels, because they were getting a lot of shit. Basically, if you don't know, reply girls used to be these girls, a majority of them were girls, that would make videos related to the viral hits back in the day. So something like Charlie Bit My Finger would be a video that a reply girl would make a video for. And basically the way they would go about it is they would sit in front of a webcam, they'd record themselves talking about, you know, say Charlie Bit My Finger, say how funny it is, blah blah blah, and they would tell people to go check it out, and they would label their video RE, the name of the video, so like RE Charlie Bit My Finger, and then that video would show up directly next to the viral hit, like right in the right hand related column of the video. And people used to hate the shit out of these things. They would dislike them, but they'd still watch them. And eventually YouTube had enough, they changed the algorithm, and this business model was wiped out. However, now, you know, I feel like what's happening here is even worse, because, you know, and this is talking about channels that upload the video fully as like a reaction, you know, commentary, where they take the video, upload the whole thing, people react to it. Like, the reply girls will at least tell people to go check out the video and would never show any clips of it on theirs, whereas this one, you don't have to check out the video anymore because you just saw the whole thing on this person's channel. Regardless, it's my opinion, I don't really give a shit who does what, but the point I'm trying to make is, like, YouTube has changed, but in some ways it's very similar. I mean, Ray William Johnson was huge back in the day, and his content was reacting to the popular videos or promoting people to go check out popular videos that, you know, were going on that day, or whatever the hell, whatever have you. That is the way it was then, really not that much different now. But I think the main focus of their videos was mainly low-key taking shots at Drama Alert, which, you know, run by Keemstar. I actually met the dude, Keemstar, one time at PAX. He stole my mozzarella sticks and told me he was gonna put me on Drama Alert if I didn't give him more. Regardless, good dude. Anyway, I think one of the reasons they're really attacking these drama-centric channels that are making most of their profits from talking about YouTubers' dilemmas is because we're YouTubers, and in some way we don't want our privacy to feel violated. We don't want to be exposed and take it from someone that had his career ruined before. We don't want our careers ruined. And so as a result, yeah, the natural thing to do is to bastardize these channels. They're evil for talking about YouTubers, you know. At the end of the day, I think all content should be free on YouTube. You know, if somebody is getting a lot of popularity from, you know, having people watch it, be as it may, they're not really hurting anybody, I guess, at the end of the day. Whatever, who gives a shit? But I think the bigger issue is that many YouTubers don't want to be exposed, right? For example, if I go outside and I kick a dog, I kick a puppy in the face, I just straight up kick it, and somebody records it and puts it on the internet, and then Drama Alert gets a hold of it, and all of a sudden people are coming over to my channel and calling me a dog kicker. That's completely on me. If I was a shitty person and that got out, yeah, like, I'm gonna have to deal with the repercussions of it, but I think that's fair. That's the way it should be. And in some ways, I feel like a channel like Drama Alert is sort of necessary, and people are gonna give me a lot of shit for it, I understand that, but I feel like it's necessary in this space, just because, again, I'm gonna bring up kids in this one, because a lot of the people that watch YouTube are kids. kids. And if they're watching somebody who's like a shitty person at the end of the day, right? Like, is that a good thing or is it a bad thing? I mean, maybe their content's entertaining, but maybe they're a shitty person, so maybe that's not as bad. I don't really know. I'm not really the justice police in that one. I think the internet does a better job of that than me. But I still think some of these things should be out there, especially if you fucked up and that gets recorded. Yeah, you deal with it. That was your own fault, your own mistake. And I'm not calling out, you know, like Turby Turner, for instance, because I know that's the hot new thing. I didn't really give a shit. Some of these people I have met, I thought they were cool. Some people I've met and I thought, wow, this person's like really fucking weird. And granted, some YouTubers have like social anxiety or they're socially awkward. That's not the point I'm trying to make. But when I try to approach people in real life, I try to be super, I guess, genuine. Like what you get here, you may not necessarily know it. Like I could be doing a line of coke here and you would never know it because you're only getting like an audio recording. But if I did a vlog, I might be hiding myself doing like illicit activities and you would never know because I'm only presenting you with what I feel like you, I guess, quote unquote, deserve to see. So this thing happening where I'm a shitty person behind closed doors and, you know, I get exposed for it, that's just the reality of being on the internet. And, you know, plenty of people have had this happen to them. That's, again, just a risk you have to take if you're gonna start being like a voice in the crowd or, you know, a celebrity figure. Because we're not really celebrities, I guess we're internet celebrities if you want to call it that. Not me though, obviously no one gives a shit about me. I make terrible content. Regardless, I just don't see the point of calling out any channels specifically. I mean, if you as a content creator don't like the direction that YouTube is going in, then it's pretty simple. Just make content that you think people would rather watch, because at the end of the day, we're all content creators, you know, specifically the people that are talking about this shit, and like our job is to make entertaining videos. There's really no other way around it. I don't even know what the purpose of me making this video was, honestly. Like I had just quote retweeted PewDiePie the other day with like LOL because he took shots back at KSI because KSI took shots at him. I just thought it was a funny tweet. Like I was just observing from a distance all this shit going on, and somebody had replied to me like, Alex, whose side are you on? Like, are you on KSI side or your PewDiePie side? To me, it was just like almost comical because most of the time I see myself as like a viewer more than I do as a YouTuber, because I really do like watching YouTube, believe it or not. And so I sort of wanted to give like my opinion on it that isn't super subjective, because I know YouTubers are going to take this like high stance, like that's not right, but it's their opinion. They're entitled to it, just like I'm entitled to mine. But I think you as a viewer should get like the whole scope of really everything, and just so it's not like very black and white about what's right and what's wrong in this, you know, fun space that we've all created. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Alex, and I'm dead.